First off, we are looking at goalkeepers and 3 tips or key things that they need to be good at. Firstly, we've got organisation, then shot stopping and handling. So as the goalkeeper, it is important that you're great at a huge amount of things, but we want to make sure that organisation is a key part of our game, and we do that through plenty of communication and having a good picture of what is ahead of us. So as we can see here in this position, we have our right fullback a little bit too far wide. They're looking at putting pressure on the winger too soon. However, that has caused a problem. There is a big gap in between the fullback and the centre-back, which the other team may be able to exploit. As we can see here, the midfielder might be able to make that run into that space, outnumbering the defender at the central defender and the fullback and creating an overload. Even though the ball is in the central area of the pitch, it's important that the fullback is pulled back into a nice narrow position to protect the goal and protect the team. Good goalkeepers will see this danger and they'll communicate with their fullback to go and organise the defence to make sure that they are set and in the right position. And our second key area is shot stopping, something that is pretty obvious, but it is also very important. We don't want to just save the ball and push it back out into the direction of which the shot has come from. Anyone rushing striker or forward is going to get there. So we need to make sure that we push the ball away from the goal, protecting our team. And then finally, we've got handling. It's so important to be able to claim crosses cleanly, which then starts the base of the attack, where the goalkeeper can use their distribution to get the ball forward. Fullbacks are becoming more and more an important part of the game, especially in an attacking sense. So what they need to be good at is good in 1v1 defending situations, but then have those overlapping runs and a good delivery of the ball. So as we can see here, as the ball goes wide, the fullback is going to make sure that they're defending steadily, forcing that attacking player out wide to the edge of the pitch, away from danger. If they do this, there's less chance of the ball getting delivered into the box, and it makes it also easier for the fullback to knock that ball out of play and allow the defence to reset. But in more of an attacking sense, the fullback is becoming absolutely crucial to the way the team plays, especially with the use of inverted wingers nowadays. As the ball gets played to that inverted winger here, we can see the fullback on the far right, and they're going to make that overlapping run into the space. Doing so allows the opportunity for the winger to play the ball down the line and give the fullback a chance to get across into the box, or also allow the winger to drive at goal because the fullback has dragged the other fullback out of position. But overlapping runs are key, and when you get in these situations to do those overlapping runs, good crosses really count. For our defensive midfielders out there, you have got a great opportunity to protect the back four through interceptions, and then when you do get the ball, have a good passing range. Someone like Kante is absolutely fantastic to this and hugely important to the team. Teams that have good defensive midfielders can really protect the back four. They get themselves in a position where they can block that pass into the striker, giving the back four an extra bit of protection, while also then going and putting pressure on the central midfielder who may receive the ball in the middle of the pitch. A good defensive midfielder can also potentially intercept that ball, so when they do get it, they have a good passing range to then play forwards. So we can pass the ball forwards or out wide, but it's important that defensive midfielder can get on the ball and play quickly and positively. Now, our more attacking-minded midfielders have a great role. They want to get on the ball in space, receive the ball on the half-turn so they can play forwards, and then once they have passed on to someone else, get in the box. Bruno Fernandes is fantastic at this, and the key reason why is he finds space. He's found space here in between the back four and the two holding midfielders, and there's a little pocket or area that he can get that ball in. And once he gets that ball, if he's got good awareness, he can receive the ball on the half-turn, facing the goal, which then opens up plenty of opportunities. As we can see here, the attacking midfielder plays the ball wide, but then their first thought is to get into the box. They're not hanging back on the periphery, they're trying to get into the box and get on the end of crosses or little through balls. But as an attacking midfielder, you want to get into a position where you can score more goals. So those movements, those runs into the box, and the opportunities to get on the end of crosses are vital. Score and assist, they are hugely important to the team, and they are so good because they have good 1v1 skills, they cut inside to attack the defence, and their crossing is great. Just like Son from Spurs, who scores and assists a huge amount of goals each season. So our wide player here, they need to make sure they engage that fullback nice and quickly, dribbling at them with purpose so they can use their 1v1 skills to either go on the outside of them or cut inside. If they do cut inside, they've then got the opportunity to get their head up, potentially drive at goal and make runs into the penalty area with the ball, or get a little bit closer to the edge of the area and have shots on target. Son or Rashford, players along those lines, all like to get around the area and try and score more goals. If though you don't cut inside, we want to be able to have the ability to go on the outside and deliver good crosses into the box for the attackers to get on the end of. But it's also important that we don't just stop there as a winger. If our other winger has the ball, as we can see here in this next clip, our other winger now gets into that box and looks to make those runs to attack the ball. If you can try and get 3 runs or 3 people in the box, there's going to be more goals, and the wingers can end up being that third run. Final position we'll look at are the forwards out there, the typical number 9s who can hold the ball, run in behind the defence and score scruffy goals by getting on the end of crosses. Lukaku is a perfect example of this, and his main thought is scoring goals first and foremost, and that's what makes him so dangerous. So for forwards, it's important though that when you do receive that ball, especially with your back to goal, that you can hold it up. If we hold it up, it allows our other players, our midfielders and our wingers, to step forwards and come and support you as an attacking player. If you don't hold it up, your ball's going to break down and the other team are going to attack a lot. So here, as that forward has held the ball up, he's started to push it wider now, so there's a little bit space for him to run in behind the defence. As that ball has gone into that attacking midfielder, the striker has made that run in behind the defence, and then you've got the perfect opportunity to score goals. But another thing which is vital for the forward is to get on the end of crosses. Forwards who aren't in the box, who aren't attacking the ball, aren't as valuable. So make sure you get on the end of crosses and get there before the defender. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed that, and please feel free to like and subscribe for more training and analysis.